Hello and welcome to today's episode. Today we are going to learn multiplication of decimal numbers. How to multiply decimal numbers. Let's go straight and look at some examples. We have a decimal number of 2.31 multiplied by 2.1. When you have this decimal number multiplying another decimal number, what we do is that just as usual, we are going to rewrite this. We are going to write 2.31 times 2.1. Now, when you are solving multiplication in decimal number, what you do is that you first of all ignore the decimal point and multiply the digit as if they were whole numbers. Okay, so we are going to go straight to multiply them. 1 times 1 will give us 1. 1 times 3 will give us 3. 1 times 2 will give us 2. Then we take the other digit as well, just like we did in the whole number multiplications. Okay. So 2 times 1 will give us what? 2. 2 times 3 will give us 6. 2 times 2 will give us 4. Now we come to underline. 1 over here is 10 addition. 1 plus nothing is equal to 1. 3 plus 2 will give us 5. 2 plus 6 will give us 8. Then 4. Now, after you are done with this, you should know that always every whole number has a point here. So the decimal point is at the end there. You will now come to the question and count the number of decimal places that we are having in the question. So when you look at the question, the first decimal number we are having one decimal place, two decimal place. And the other one is having one decimal place. So two decimal places plus one decimal place will give you three decimal places. Therefore, you start on this point and then you jump 3 times. So you will be here and you jump 1, 2, 3. So your point is going to be here 4, 8, 5, 1 as your answer. You said you stand here at the decimal point, then you move 1, 2, 3. So you're going to have 4.851 as your final answer. So therefore, your final answer here is going to be 4.8 4.851 as your final answer. Let's look at another example. We have example 2 on the board. With the example 2, we are now multiplying 4.6 by 3.5. So we are going to rewrite them. We have 4.6 multiplied by 3.5. And I said the first thing you do is just ignore the decimal point and multiply. So you have 5 times 6. 5 times 6 will give us 30. 5 times 6 will give you 30. So what do? You write the 0, carry 3. 5 times 4 will give us 20. 20 plus 3. That should give you 23. 3 times 6 give you 18. You write the 8, carry 1. 3 times 4 will give us 12 plus this 1, making it 13. We now add this column. You have 0 here. This and this will give you 11. So you write 1, carry 1 here. This plus this is 5 plus the 1, 6, and then you repeat your 1. Now, after you've gotten this, you realize that the point is here, which is invisible. So every whole number has a point in front of it. Now you count the decimal places. How many decimal places do we have in the question? This is one decimal place. This one is also having another decimal place. So the two of them, you add them. So we are having 2 decimal places in all. So you stand here and you move the decimal place to the left hand side 1 time and 2 times. So therefore, your final answer is 116.10 as your answer. Okay, so 4.6 times 3.5 will give us 16.10. We should move on to solve another example. Right now, we are going to multiply 0.5 0.52 by 0.12. 0.52 times 0.12. Let's rewrite the question. We have 0.52 times 0.12. And as I said earlier, you just ignore the decimal point. Let's multiply. 2 times 2 will give us 4. 2 times 5 will give us 10. So we we are going to write the 0, remainder 1. 2 times 0 will give us 0 plus the remainder 1 we are having. So you bring it here. Now you take this one also. 1 times 2 will give us 2. 1 times 5 will give us 5. 1 times 0 will give us 0. You can decide to use the other one too. 0 times this will surely give you 0. This time this will give you 0. This time this will give you 0. You then underline. This will give you 4 here. 0 plus 2 will give you 2. 1 plus 5 will give you 6. Plus 0 will give you 6. 0 plus 0, you have 0. Right here too, you have 0. Okay. Now, let's ask ourselves, how many decimal places do we have in the question? So we are counting. We have 1 decimal place, 2nd decimal place, 3rd decimal place, and then the 4th decimal place. So our cursor is going to be here. We are going to move the cursor or the decimal point 4 times. So we are moving the decimal point 4 times to the left hand side. So we are moving from here 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so your final answer is 0.0624. If you get this correctly, bravo, congratulations. I'm so happy that you're getting the concepts now. So much for being part of today's lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet to your channel, kindly do so. Subscribe to the channel and share this link to your colleagues so that they can also partake in these very wonderful lessons. Thank you, and I'll see you then.